One. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your latest installment of Glitching the System. I'm your host, Planet Mars. Or you could just call me Mars. I got the pancakes in the background. Unique going again. You're back in darkness, bro. You gotta fix your camera, bro. You can't even turn around. You're done.
If I put
Yo,
it in here, is it too bright?
no, you good right
Look
there.
crazy?
It's bright, but it's not even crazy. It looks like you. It looks like you like a dreadheaded Jesus, bro. You good?
I like cradles.
You look dread. So I'm joined by Nye the Baron, K-Rock Dizzle, and your humble house nigga, Neek Soulstar, bro. Yo, man. So what y'all think? WrestleMania. We just jumping right into it. And I'm eating my pancakes on this bitch. Fuck is y'all niggas talking about? Pancake eater.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm
WrestleMania
crazy.
41, bro. All right, overall, bro. I get a show a, I get a show a solid 7 out of 10, bro. I get a show a solid out of 10. I say night 1 was better than night 2.
Really?
Yes. I have some problems with some of the booking decisions. A lot of that coming from, the one thing I thought shouldn't have happening, and now The Rock is basically going on a press tour saying, yeah, bro, we never planned on doing that. Because I know what I'm talking about, bro. Also, The Rock didn't show up, which was weird. Like, the main event, the
Wait, The
main
Rock's going
event
on press tour?
scene, The Rock's been doing a couple interviews lately, but like we'll get into that. We'll get into that. But yeah, I get a show a 7 out of 10. I feel like the work was good. I feel like everybody put in their big ones. I feel like there were a couple matches that people were kind of left sleeping on that I fucked with, but like overall, as
Give
far as
us one
like
for example.
storytelling and everything, I wasn't really feeling like a lot of the big. I liked a lot of the undercard stuff, but I think only like out of the main 4 title matches, only one of them really like vibed with me the way I wanted it to.
Was it the Jacob Fatu one?
No, because that's a mid card title. It was the Jey Uso one.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh
Niles, what
no,
you
in
think,
the
bro?
in the women's triple threat, that was really good. That was match of the night too. But the other main event, a lot of the main event stuff, I wasn't really like, But we'll get into that. We'll get into that. What y'all giving it? What y'all giving it?
I'm giving it. If you actually me, I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. I thought it was pretty fun. I like. I don't really have a particular night over another night. I think both nights were equally, pretty solid. Um, there. The double slime, that nigga Heyman really a different breed of human, bro. That was,
But
in
did you
my
see what happened
opinion.
on? You know what? We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that yet.
Um,
All right, Neek, Niles, what y'all giving it?
Uh, solid sevens.
solid 7. He will wake up,
I
bro.
give
Why? What's up?
I give it a Travis Scott
I
out of 10.
mean, honestly, I
Uh,
feel the same way about Vanique. There were good matches. Some matches could have been better, but
of course, I
I think
didn't
he
watch it,
tough.
so I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Neek didn't watch it.
I did see the whole John Cena thing. I'm gonna tell you that ending was ass. And Travis Scott need to get the fuck out the ring, bro. If I see Travis Scott anywhere near wrestling again,
Yeah. All right. Real
instead of
quick.
Wale, like it's people that actually love wrestling that like really are famous. Like y'all could have had Wale up there. Y'all could have had niggas that actually care about wrestling. Why is Travis Scott up there, bro? With the hardcore belt too, looking crazy. But
Yo, side note, did y'all see the new hardcore belt that they're selling on the website? That joint looks so ass, and it's $1,200, and it's limited edition.
What is it?
1200. God,
I'm gonna pull
damn.
it up. I'm gonna pull up.
Hey,
I don't know. My uncle showed it to me while we was at his crib. I don't know if you peeped.
He said it was 1,200. Let
Yeah.
me see. I'm gonna pull up. Is this it? Hold on. I think this is it. Let me,
here we go. Right.
for the people at home,
Yeah.
let me try to. This is for the people at home.
It's the same one that Travis was holding.
I'm assuming that you're talking about this one, right?
No. Go on the actual website. Go on WWE Shop.
Hold up. Damn it.
It's kind of the same design of like the tape covering a broken belt, but it's the modern belt that is covering up. That one right there in the middle. That.
This actually is as what the fuck? The fuck? Hold up.
How much was the belts at last year WrestleMania when y'all went?
There we go. There we go.
So mad people was coming back.
Bro, the belts at the joint was like $800, bro. If you want me to keep it to me.
Yeah, the belts usually you averaging out around $1,000 depending on how much gold is in them.
Yeah, because this joint don't look good. Why is Travis Scott's one way better?
Because Travis Scott has the original hardcore title.
He don't got that new one. Okay.
Like he's not wearing this, like that, but they kind of like
This shit is like having the broken championship is hard though. They should bring back the hardcore,
bro. But anyway, all right, let's so we got I gave it a 7, Mark gave it an 8, Niles gave it a 7. Nick didn't really watch it, but he saw the John Cena shit. All right, let's just go through because, like I said, this will probably take up most of our time. So let's just go through, see how we felt. Very first match of night 1 was we opened with Jey Uso versus Gunther.
I think that match was really good. I think people are bitching. Karon already knows because I went to it. We were over at his uncle's house. Me, Niles, Karon, and Zaire. Oh, lazy. Yo, niggas said Jey Uso is the worst WrestleMania winner when Charlotte Flair literally right there is fucking wild to me. Like literally fucking wild to me. Because one, Jay is over, and I was saying this to Karan, and this is no disrespect to LA Knight, because I do like LA Knight, but Jey Uso does his whole gimmick way better. LA Knight says, yeah, which is a fine gimmick. Like I'm not coming at LA Knight, but Jay says yeet. It's way more popular with kids. It's fun. It's engaging. Jay is like super over with the crowd. So y'all bitching about Jay getting the belt. Y'all niggas is really on some different type timing, bro. Because y'all the same niggas last year who were like, yo, Jay should get the belt. I'm happy Jay won. I think Jay deserved it. That nigga, and plus, it was a super kick spamming. And
I don't think he threw like one super kick the whole match, right?
He threw like I think 2. No, he threw 3. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure he did the super kick to the gut and super kick to the head, like that, the classic Uso shit. And I think he did just a regular super kick. But he was in his bag, bro. That's what I'm saying. Niggas would say Jey Uso is an ass wrestler, but they think Logan Paul can wrestle. That's what I'm saying. I think Logan. We'll get to that, but Sorry. Go ahead, y'all. I'm just gonna finish my pancake.
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to remember because again, I'm still trying to wake up and eat coffee.
Well, get yourself some coffee. What the hell? What's wrong with this guy?
Fuck. I think it was pretty good. I mean, overall, I am satisfied that Jay won because there was like one thing that I hate that people did was like Jay made one mistake, one botch, and it was like, I need Gunther to retain, and I'm like, bro, stop dick eating. Like,
what do you mean? What was the botch?
I don't know. It was like a couple weeks before Mania. And he was wrestling. I don't remember who he was wrestling.
Oh yeah, I think he was wrestling like Austin Theory or something.
Yeah,
he botched.
Yeah. In the build, there was a couple like botch spots in the match, and niggas were like, "Oh, Jey Uso can't wrestle."
Oh, okay. So he makes a couple mistakes 1 week and y'all niggas bitch. Understandable. I get it.
So yeah, that's why I didn't like.
Isn't
I
he like
definitely
the
touched
fan
on this
favorite? Like,
at
don't
like
y'all all love him? Like,
Yeah, Jey Uso is
He
a
is
fan
okay.
favorite, but like for some reason, like people bitch
him
and say
winning
he
this wasn't
shouldn't.
it?
What?
Him winning this title wasn't what y'all wanted. Like,
No, I wanted
as far as the
this.
fan base
I,
wanted.
I
I
wanted
felt
this.
okay.
bro,
The thing is like
it's so weird, bro, because I'm pretty sure on the
Niggas don't know what they
WWE,
want.
I'm pretty sure on the WWE website, like I'm going to check right now. I'm pretty sure when they uploaded the match, it has the most dislikes on the WWE channel.
But like the thing with the internet wrestling community is like they just love to hate. Like that's part of the reason like I got off Twitter and I tried to stay out of like those spaces because you learn very quickly that those people like one they aren't real, bro. Like not even in a box way, but like you're not gonna meet these people in real life. So many people hated on Jey Uso. We were at a watch party with how many niggas? Nobody was in there like, man, Jey Uso need to lose this.
Nah, yeah, one man's in the corner. Yeah, one man's in the corner. I forgot his name. What, the Vol guy?
Yo, no. I never met that nigga before that day, bro. I don't claim
Oh,
shit.
that's what your man's.
I don't
I
Ah,
know who
don't
that
know him.
nigga is.
I can
Never
tell you,
met
that's my
him.
fault. That's my fault. That's
Or
my fault.
you talk about the bald dude with the beard, or you talk about
Yes,
the dude that was in the
yes. The dude in the corner.
Roland. All right,
Roland,
all right, Roland is my man.
Roland, exactly. Roland was drawing on Jay in the corner, bro.
But like,
I'm like, go ahead.
I think, all right, I'm gonna just drop my little opinion while you get your Jones. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this just once again, Triple H style of booking makes sense. Like, this is very much a Triple H thing to do. This is
Real
literally
quick,
just what he did
bro.
with Johnny Gargano.
Real quick, bro. This is crazy. This is actually the most disliked. Look, listen to this dislike the dislike ratio. 38K thousand likes, 101K dislikes.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas are
Like,
ridiculous, bro.
yeah, niggas are
That's like when Infinite Warfare came out. They on Triple H ass.
bro. The wrestling community is crazy. Real quick, I'm gonna read this one comment. Gunther went from having classic matches to losing to mid carders back to back at WrestleMania. He just called Sami Zayn and Jey Uso man call. Yo, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. What do you niggas want, bro?
Now, I will say my one gripe with this whole thing, and it's a slight gripe, but I do feel like my one gripe with this is that like the focus just isn't on Gunther as much as it should be. Like Gunther's one of my favorite wrestlers. He's been one of my favorite wrestlers for years. Like he genuinely like is one of the best. Like I feel like I put him up there with Bryan Danielson as far as like in ring abilities, and I feel like on the main roster he's kind of just like the generic good wrestling bad guy that exists to get beat by baby faces. Like I feel like he had the great IC title run, but I feel like once he hit the main like the world title scene, it's kind of just been like, you know. I don't feel like he should have lost to Sami Zayn last year. I definitely feel like that spot should have went to Chad Gable. And I feel like this year, like him being world heavyweight champion was a great pick. Like, and while I would have preferred his reign to be longer, when you've got a guy as over as Jey Uso is, you put the belt on him. Gunther just happened to be the guy who had to get beat for the belt. So it's kind
Because
of
he wasn't
like,
beating Cody at all. He couldn't beat Cody. There was
yeah,
a line.
it wasn't like he could. They weren't gonna realistically do Cody. He's been on Raw. He's been the face of Raw ever since he broke out of the Bloodline. That's the Raw belt. Like
That is true.
like it's just circumstance. Like somebody had to lose to get that belt on Jay. It just happened to be Gunther, and Gunther's really good at being the generic bad guy that can wrestle. He's good at being much more than that because he can put on great 40-minute classic matches like he used to do in NXT and like he did on the Independents. But that's not the main roster style. He's not getting utilized in the way I would want him to. But if you're on the WWE main roster, you get utilized in certain ways. You know, I said this at the party. I just really wish this match main evented because I really feel like Gunther deserves a WrestleMania main event. To me, that isn't about getting Jay the main event. That's about putting Gunther in that main event spot and pushing him as a top star. Because that's the guy I want to see be a 10-time world champion by the time his career is over.
Yeah, that's very
Could it be
insightful.
just the community being a typical community where they just kind of like hate on shit for no reason.
Yeah,
Like
like
we
Yeah.
kind of deal with that in the gaming community. Like niggas love something, and then before the game come out, they find all this shit to hate on.
Hey yo,
It
we
happens
were
in
supposed
every
to
single game, bro.
but we were supposed
City
to
of the Wolves, like
yeah,
mad shit. Like,
we were supposed to talk about fucking Assassin's Creed, bro. And we I don't think we ever touched
they
about it.
shit
Yeah.
on Assassin's
They
Creed.
shitted on that game only because my little cousin Damir, shout out Damir. Damir hit me up. He was like, yo, bro, you got the new one? He was like, I was like, nah, I'm gonna buy it. Hit me up a couple of days later. Nah, that's y'all cool, bro. So y'all just bitching for no reason.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
But I think the issue with wrestling fans, bro, is that wrestling fans play like I think Triple H actually did say it pretty good one time when he was like, a lot of times, was it Triple H? I forget who says it. But someone said a lot of times the fans like playing bookie, and that's what you shouldn't be doing, bro. You shouldn't be trying to play bookie in a situation where like there's reasons for the specific thing to happen. And I feel like
the only time y'all should be playing bookie is if you own this game, bro. If you don't own this game, you can't book nothing. That I want to flex a little bit, yes.
nigga got a wrestling board game. I can't really. I'm not even gonna. But yeah, y'all should not play. Y'all should not be playing bookie. I feel like if you're playing bookie, like you're just taking the fun out of it. Like niggas was so pissed about the Grande Americano. I thought that match was funny. Like I was cracking the fuck up. I was like, yo, this nigga Chad Gable is such a dickhead, bro. Like you gotta appreciate some of the shit of wrestling, bro. I think Jay,
Yeah.
like you said, bro. You said at the party, Karan, you was like Jay's just over with the kids. The kids like him. At the end of the day, bro, this is a publicly traded company, bro. It's still a
It's a
PG.
public traded company aimed at children with video games rated for teens and action figures that get sold at Walmart, and they use their superstars to sell fucking Slim Jims and Tic Tacs. Like
Ice
let's
cream,
be so
and
for
their
real.
superstars are fucking movie stars.
Hands. It should be.
Like we gotta really be honest. Like saying Jay, like this, like I was just watching like a YouTube video about this, but like complaining that Jay Uso is over and selling merch is kind of complaining about the Minecraft movie making a bunch of money. Like, of course, your grown ass who's never played Minecraft is not gonna watch it. You know who is gonna go watch it? The family with 3 kids who all love Minecraft and the parents who like Jack Black. So getting mad that the movie made money, like that doesn't make sense. Getting mad that people like Jay Uso doesn't make sense. Because literally, when he was walking out of the ramp and he was holding the title and had the shirt on, there was a little girl with a title and a Yeet shirt and Yeet glasses doing the shit with him. That's what that was for, bro. It was for the fucking kids.
And y'all niggas not
And
gonna
if you
talk
back
about the
away and
people.
try to have some level of basic empathy for children, you kind of understand, like, damn, I can fuck with that. But you know. But anyway, that was that.
Don't know how to sell things, bro.
What'd you say?
I mean, it's wrestling at the end of the day, but most people don't understand how to sell things, and it's still a product. So
yeah, people don't. But you know, this is
I
what
think
we
a
hear,
lot of
bro.
times people. I think a lot of times people treat it like AEW because you know AEW isn't as. I don't know if AEW is publicly traded, but like people treat it. They're not okay. So like, boom, boomskis. That's perfect. AEW is not a publicly traded company. So AEW does some crazy shit. Matches extremely bloody, chair shots, dirty chair shots, pile drivers, shit that you just don't see in WWE anymore. If you want that, as a fan of both companies, if you want something more raw, just go watch AEW, bro. Like, and that's for real. Like, that's not me shitting on the WWE brand. That's me saying like the brand of wrestling.
There's an alternative for you.
Yeah, there's an alternative where you can get everything you want. Because if WWE is Nick Jr., then AEW is Nick Toons. And I'm not shitting on WWE making this comparison. It's just like, this is always going to be more branded towards kids, bro. The Super Slam fucking wrestlers, bro. Y'all remember the big ass when they started making like the gimmick rings when we were kids? Like the rings would blow up because when Big Show and fucking Mark Henry did the super suplex and destroyed the ring. Shit like that, bro. You won't
Mhm.
have novelty things for kids like that, bro. Those moments. So y'all shouldn't like get so fixated on, well, Jey Uso. And plus, Jey Uso wrestled a pretty good match, bro. He wrestled a pretty
Yeah, the
good
match
match.
wasn't bad.
Like, was it the
All right,
best
I do want
match?
to get to the
No.
next match. All right, I do want to get to the next match just so we can get through these. Second match of night one, we had the World Tag Team Title match. New Day beat the War Raiders, became new champions.
Bro, that shit was funny, bro. But that match is a solid 5 out of 10. It wasn't that good of a. It was an average ass match.
It definitely was kind of average, but the ending was funny.
The ending was
So
funny
you
as
said
shit.
that was a good match, and this 5 out of 10. That is disrespectful.
No. So all right, from my scale,
I don't even think I'd give it a 5 out of 10. I think like
time out. For my scale, bro, 5 out of 10 is average. 5 out of 10 is good. If you're under 5, that shit is butt.
Oh,
all right,
cool.
All right, 5 out of 10 is
I
average
do
for
my
me.
scale out of 5, so I would give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay, that's not bad. It's the average. That's an average joint.
I'd give it a solid 6.
Because what's the
6 out of
difference?
10.
It's an average joint altogether.
I just want to be different so bad.
He said 5 out of 10. I said,
I know niggas say niggas think 5 out of 10 is crazy, but for me, it's like I'm going by the gradient system. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You got 50%, you got half shit right, bro.
That's actually I talked about that with one boy one time. I said something was a 5. I called Travis Scott a 5 out of 10 artist. He was like, "Bro, you gave that nigga an F." I'm like, "No, but you only thinking that."
Nigga, that was me.
5 is literally. Oh yeah.
No,
that was me.
A 5 out of 10.
That was you. It was somebody else too. It was a nigga named Tyreek. I don't know if you know him.
Nah, I don't think I met Tyreek.
Nah, okay, that's cool. Never mind. He don't go to my school. I know him from PlayStation.
Oh yeah, no, we never hopped on PlayStation. I'm a PC gamer, chat. You know what I'm saying? PC Master Race. Fuck consoles.
There isn't really much to talk about there. All right, next match we had Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Naomi carried that whole fucking.
Yo, do I have it? Wait, hold on. Say it one more time, bro.
That whole.
Wait, Karon, say that shit one more time. Go ahead.
Wait, Jade Cargill beats Naomi.
Oh wait, that was the wrong song. I played Ben Chilling.
Boy, we don't even hear nothing.
I know. I don't know how to make it. Go ahead, Niles.
Anyway, Naomi carried that whole fucking match, and it was pretty sad. Like,
fucking God, bro. Okay, that match sucked, bro. Like that's a 1 out of 5, bro. Like that's absolutely disrespectful to put on my fucking TV screen. And I want y'all to understand, bro. I do not give out 1 out of 5s like that, bro. 1 out of 5s is first of all, my grading scale. 1 out of 5s is reserved for pay-per-views only. You cannot get a 1 out of 5 on free TV. You go on a pay-per-view and put on a fucking stinker, bro. That's a 1 out of 5. And you know, it's not even Naomi's fault, bro. Jade Cargill can't fucking wrestle. And I talked about this at the party, bro. Shorty never had a fucking singles match in WWE. And you want to have her debut singles at WrestleMania? Y'all are fucking crazy, bro. Yes, Mar.
But
I don't know what you just said, bro.
But
yeah, we couldn't.
I didn't say nothing yet. But what about Naomi's attire? It was
Naomi's attire was solid, bro. Everybody.
I think that alone gives it at least a 3 out of 10.
No, bro.
So this was a fan service.
When we talking about actual matches, bro, everything was perfect.
They was up there for nothing. There was no title. It was nothing to
No, it was just for Naomi to look good.
There was a storyline going.
It was a story, but like if anything, this just made Naomi look so much better than she really was. Naomi's still good.
Children and all that shit, and y'all niggas is talking about a fan service fight right after marketing the children.
Man, that match was so perfect.
Hold up, Vinny, move your camera to the side, bro. You got hit that shit when you had it before, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Bro, Jay Cargill can't fucking wrestle. Naomi, and they better not try to run this back either, bro. Just give Naomi money in the bank and let that shit slide, bro. Like, I don't understand why you didn't send her to NXT. And everyone called me crazy talking about, bro, why would you send Jay Cargill to NXT? Why would you send Jay Cargill to NXT? She's such a big star. She's only had 50 fucking matches. They snatched her from AEW and paraded her to ESPN so fucking quickly that it was fucking astonishing. Like, they genuinely, like, I can genuinely tell you, no one in that company watched AEW because they would have known from signing Jay Cargill. You can put her on the fucking NXT, bro. Do not put her on the main roster. She has every single warning sign. They didn't have her do a match. They didn't have her take a bump. They didn't have her do shit. They put her on the dotted line and said, "You're going to Raw." And then when she had a fucking stinker in a tag team match, they said, "Damn, we got to put her in developmental." But they refused to put her in NXT, which I don't understand, bro. They sent Dominic Mysterio to NXT to win the North American Championship, but you won't put Jade Cargill in NXT? Have her work with fucking Roxanne Perez. Have her work with Lola Vice. Have her work with shorties that can actually help her get better and not just power slam everybody. And NXT could really use a monster presence like that because NXT does not have a lot of big, husky, muscular women. They just got Jordan Grace a couple months ago. They like NXT could have really benefited from just having her do reps in the performance center and doing a few NXT pay-per-views. But they wanted her on the main roster so bad that they debuted her at the Royal Rumble, took her off TV, and then shoved her back in time for WrestleMania. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, bro. I don't understand, bro. Whose thought process was this? Was this Triple H? Was this Shawn Michaels? Does somebody just have a muscular black woman fetish? Do they just see a movie star and want to get her signed to the X-Men? Like, I don't get it, bro.
The X-Men is crazy.
Oh no, you said who did it? It was me.
It was you. It was you. You will burn in hell, bro. You and Paul Levesque are going to the same section,
bro. Whoa! I don't think I'm going to hell. Listen, bro. You want me to be real? That match really was a stinker.
Bro, look, wearing the X-Men shirt. He want her to play a Storm so bad, bro. She trying to speed run the WWE, the movie star mission, bro.
Fuck, y'all niggas got me. Y'all niggas got me. I forgot. This is my favorite hoodie. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I
wore that hoodie next to that nigga one time and I got clowned for it, bro.
No. Because you fucking stop saying fucking next to me and shit, nigga. Stop fucking saying next to me.
Bro, we went to a stand-up show. This dude racist as fuck, bro. He said the two of us look like if the Predator and Aunt Jemima had a baby.
That's not funny.
But the nigga got fried after that. No, that nigga got fried. There was like this big nigga walked up to the stage. He started cooking that nigga for like 20 minutes, bro. That shit was the bit. I'm not even gonna lie. He would say, you look like a reductive sperm cell. I was like, wow. He said, you look like a fetus. Like, not even no abortion joke. Just, you look like a straight fetus.
Yeah, he did get cooked. The whole crowd booed him after that. They're like, bro, why would you say that? Like,
why would you say that? That was actually racist. Yeah, all the white people were like, yo, bro, like, we're sorry. And then he was saying, like, he makes, like, fucking Yahtzee jokes.
He said I made that joke last time. Everybody laughed. They were like, huh?
Yo, that shit was the big. Well, I was like, you told that joke to other people, bro? Like, what the fuck? Yo, man, listen. Okay. Jay gotta go to NXT 100%, but she's not gonna go to NXT. She's gonna get a big belt.
She's not gonna go to NXT, and it's frying me because she could really just go down there. Like, she could really just go to NXT, do some matches with Jada Parker, and we all be fine, bro. I don't understand. You can't put her in a ring with Stephanie Vakir. You can't give her some tag team matches. Have her be with OTM
you
or something.
Talking to Paul. Paul don't fuck with you, bro. He old money, bro. He don't fuck with you, gang.
Bro, put her in OTM,
Paul
bro.
Don't fuck with you.
Black ass Miami Vice ass faction, bro.
Niles, you got nothing to say? Oh, I'm looking down at you, buddy. You got nothing at you for your hands up.
Karon is right.
No. Niles specifically is going to hell because he be letting Paul slide. That's Niles' saying. You don't be fighting Paul enough. You won't be fighting Paul enough, Niles. I'm gonna keep it being.
Bro, I'm moving on to the next match. Bro. United States Championship match. We got a new United States champion, bro. Jacob Fatu beat LA Knight. And dare I say, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 And I'm saying that was match of the night, night one.
It was perfect. Down to
No,
the
I
last
didn't.
minute.
All gas, no brakes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, gas, no breaks
Yeah,
in it.
I mean,
Gas to say the snakes
Listen,
in it.
Benique,
Yeah, I mean,
Benique, I'm just gonna let you know, they pretty much let every New York nigga at the U.S. Championship at this point. That nigga is a blood, smoke ports, he drink Henny, and that he is now a United States champion. That
Jacob Fatu
When
is if
they
Roman
gave
Reigns
that
was a
joint the
real
MVP,
nigga, bro.
y'all should have known.
that is true. Jacob Fatu is Roman Reigns if he was not touched by the palm-colored individual. Saying, all I'm saying is Jacob Fatu is crazy. All right, this nigga Vinny, you don't understand. You don't understand. This nigga Jacob Fatu is bigger than all of us. Doing moonsaults, doing 3 moonsaults back to back like that nigga don't care. He don't care about nothing, Neek. He don't care about his livelihood. He don't care about his fucking family. He care about getting that fucking belt. That's a
Bro, that nigga
fucking
got
champ.
8 kids, bro.
That nigga got 8 kids?
He got 8 kids, bro.
Yeah, that nigga, yo, he might actually. You sure he not part black, bro? He might have some nigga in him. He might have some nigga in him, bro. And I'm not even like trying to even bullshit, cause like he smoked ports, he drank Henny, that nigga went to jail. He was a blood apparently, and that nigga got 8 kids. Bro, why is he a rapper? Has he rapped before?
Bro,
I'm pretty just naming Shannon Sharp, bro. That's all you doing right now, bro. Lakers are fine, bro.
No, but
Yo,
like in all seriousness, bro.
I'm praying Shannon beat the allegations.
Also want to say that might be the best LA Knight match I've seen so far, bro.
I will say that, yo, LA Knight was really cooking, bro. That when he did that BFT, excuse me.
Bro, he went to the BFT out of there. I didn't even know you could do that, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, LA Knight really going crazy, bro. He out here.
And crazy thing is, like, bro, he put on a bank. Like, bro, I feel like LA Knight, bro, he knew he had to step the game up, bro. He knew he was in there with Jacob Fatu. He could not look soft in that joint, bro.
And he definitely did. LA Knight definitely did.
He beat the LA Knight can't wrestle allegations, bro. I gotta keep it a buck with you.
Yeah. And it sucks. Oh, see, listen, this is what wrestling is for, bro. Pushing your talent to reach even new heights. Because if that man keep wrestling like that, he might have a big belt in his future.
For sure. I don't know. He kind of old, but maybe.
They're gonna give it to him at least one time, bro. Because he's over with the crowd. He's super over with the crowd. So they're gonna give it to him.
I'm more concerned with the fact that the U.S. title might actually be, bro. The U.S. title has not been relevant in so long, bro, that I'm just excited for it to be on Jacob. If Jacob was going out there and doing them type of matches he was having with Braun Strowman, but for the U.S. title, he might have a better U.S. title run than John Cena had, bro.
That's big. Wait, which U.S. title run with John Cena? The Open Challenge one?
Yeah, the Open Challenge, bro.
The Open Challenge John Cena run was actually fire.
But I'm saying, like, if Jacob Fatu takes that belt to Saturday Night Main Event, if he holds down SmackDown with that joint, and he's putting on pay-per-view matches like that consistently, bro, he gonna blow that Open Challenge shit out the water. He not gonna do an Open Challenge.
Wait, when is Saturday Night Main Event? What does it even happen?
I don't know. It happens like every 3 months, I think. So
weird timing. Right, so we get what? Fucking 4 Saturday Night Main Events in a year, right?
Yeah. That's weird. I don't know if they've announced when the next. Oh wait, the next Saturday Night's Main Event is scheduled for May 24th in Florida.
Is it? Oh, it's in Florida. I was about to ask. Is it MSG? Okay. All right.
No, that's not MSG.
Okay.
So that's coming up in like about a month and a half. So we're gonna probably start building the card for that like next week. So like I said, Jacob Fatu good with these feuds, bro. He good with these matches. He gonna hold it down, bro, for the culture. That's a 5 out of 5 though for me. And the next match was El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix.
There he is,
I guess a
bro.
3 out of 5.
But Nick, you got it, bro. El Grande Americano won, bro. El Grande
Now,
Americano
okay,
won.
I will say for the people listening, so if y'all heard our last episode, you're probably a little confused. El Grande Americano defeated Rey Fenix. The original match was supposed to be El Grande Americano Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio got injured on the SmackDown before WrestleMania, so Rey Fenix was a last-minute replacement.
Bro.
And like I said, they was trying to get Ray bum ass the fuck out of here. He not.
Why did he just say?
He old.
Bro, you just called Rey Mysterio a bum, bro. I can't believe you.
That might be the hot take, bro. We need to, bro. You got like an
Are you
alarm sound
serious?
effect or something?
Yeah, bro. I got you, bro. I got the taker, bro.
Not calling him a bum. Just saying he old. They trying to get him up out of there, dog. They got him injured before WrestleMania when he's
No, he's actually he's actually injured. He's actually injured. Yeah, it's
he
not
fucked up his leg, right?
Yeah, he fucked up his leg.
Just like Dame Lillard was actually injured with blood clots, and then he went out there and stunk it up. They got him the fuck out of here too.
Wait, I can't hear you that well, bro.
Oh, bro, he was talking about a day. He was talking about Dame time. Oh, listen, bro, yeah, Dame time was actually hurt, bro. What are you talking about? Look at the papers, bro.
That's Dominic Mysterio time, right?
Yo, is that the next match? Please say it's that. No, that's night 2. Fuck.
What's the next match?
What's the next match on the card? You gotta talk about.
It's
not really to talk in that one.
Tiffany Stratton beat Charlotte Flair.
It's
you know what? You know what? I might have been a little mean to Jade and Naomi. I'm gonna read that. Jade and Naomi get 2 stars because this match gets 1 fucking star, bro. If my scale had a 0, they would get it, bro. And not even on no heat and shit. Charlotte Flair sandbagging, all the botches. That match looked messy as shit. It looked uncoordinated as shit. Like, shout out Tiffany Stratton for winning, bro. Because if Charlotte Flair won, I would have actually like crashed out, bro. Like somebody might have got hit. But you know, Tiffany Stratton probably has the worst match of her career against Charlotte Flair, the most overrated person in the history of WWE. Like, I swear on everything, bro. Charlotte Flair need to be going in there with like giant guns, bro, because she can get carried by that nigga.
I'm sorry. What time is it? I'm confused.
Oh, it's Tiffy time for sure. But you know, I think when I say like I can't let my enemies live longer than me, my enemies is Charlotte Flair's wrestling. I have to live to see her retire.
You will, bro. Don't worry. Charlotte Flair. All right. All seriousness,
I think she's washed.
Hold up.
She is washed, bro. She was never that good, bro. She was never the best of the 4 horsewomen. And like I said at the party, bro, the bar on women's wrestling has raised so much last decade, and she has not raised, bro. Like, everyone's gotten better. The new people have come in with more skill. Everyone has way more ability than her. Like, at this rate, bro, they sent Charlotte Flair to NXT in the fucking pandemic. They should have sent her they need to send her to NXT now, bro. She can get RKO by Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka and Jada Parker carry Charlotte Flair through a fucking match at this rate.
I'm gonna be real honest. I'm gonna look at the camera. Remember I say this. Charlotte Flair is the most overrated, under-talented female wrestler in our generation, and I'm super serious. The fact that at this party, their niggas Karon was really trying to gas up Charlotte Flair made me sick to my stomach. Tiffany Stratton, real rap, wrestled the best she could under those circumstances. Because every time Tiffany was really wrestling, she was really wrestling. And it was Charlotte Flair sandbagging. You know it's bad. Listen, yo, audio listeners, people who are watching on YouTube, whatever the fuck, you know it's bad when you go on TikTok and them niggas was like, was Charlotte Flair sandbagging? Bro, it is crazy. It is crazy. I've never seen Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok all in unison saying, no, that nigga was sandbagging. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy to me.
And Zaire don't even watch wrestling. Zaire in the party like, why is it taking a move badly on purpose?
Bro, Zaire said that. Zaire was like, yo, bro, she taking the moves bad. Like, she doing that shit on purpose, yo? Nigga. Cook, bro. Cook. Actually, is there a compilation of those botches? I want to see if we can show Vanique real quick. I want to see if there's a compilation of those botches.
Play that little song over it, bro, because that's how many there were. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I say like the main event matches weren't cooking as much as I wanted it to, this is one of the culprits, bro. And this bet, bro, like, you know, and people were talking shit about how Charlotte Flair wasn't getting the main event even won the Royal Rumble. Yeah, bro, if that match main evented, bro, like, it might have actually been like a disaster in the arena.
All the things I see are just they cut. All the things I'm seeing right now are just the cuts from it. Let's see if I can go on TikTok real quick. Please continue talking as I'm trying to look this up. And I really want to see.
But yeah, I get a match at 0 out of. I get a match, not a 0. I get a match at 1 out of 5. That's only because that's as low as my reading goes, and I try to stay consistent with it. Once again, you can't even get a 1 if you're on free TV. That means you put on an absolute stinker, and I had to pay for it. So like,
were all the female wrestlers ass?
No, that's actually the crazy part. Like, a lot of the not all female wrestlers are ass. We're actually going to talk about a really good women's match on night 2. Two really good women's matches on night 2. Night 1 just had some bad shit. I will say a lot of the best female wrestlers in the world either are NXT or work for AEW. Their main roster females right now are kinda cooked. And I say kinda cooked because they're getting a lot of call-ups. Lyra Valkyria, top tier, top solid, bro. Chelsea Green, not the best wrestler, but her character work is top tier. Everyone loves Bailey. We had a return on Sunday that we'll get into. So, you know, not all the women's wrestlers are bad. We don't want to come off like misogynist. I love women. At least me. I can't speak for the other 3. I love women.
Hello?
But you know, I just call it how I see it, bro. Jade Cargill can't wrestle, bro. That's just the facts.
Why did he just say that to us?
It's crazy, bro.
That nigga Vanique has a whole fucking wife.
It's crazy, bro.
Oh shit. I mean, that makes sense, kid. All right, me and Neek, we love women. Niles Omar, question marks.
Oh, I can't speak for Niles. I don't know what Niles be on, but Chad, I love women. I love
women. I just be on my own shit. Like, damn.
That's a women hater. That's a woman hater right there. He might be hating women in disguise. I'm not.
You watching Fresh and Fit?
I don't know. This man talking about he tired and shit. He got the nonchalant dreadhead going on right now, bro.
Hey, you gotta be a Shalon dreadhead. That's what the shorties really like, bro. They be salivating over there. Yeah, be Shalon. Give us a smile, dogs.
Over Shalon is.
Bro, oh my. Wait. Side tangent. But yesterday I was chilling and I was like, fuck it, bro. That nonchalant shit easy, bro. I can do that. And I see my mans Michael and Jay. So they come over chilling. I'm like, yo, what's up with y'all? They talk about something, nah, what's up? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm on my nonchalant shit right now. They talk about some, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, bro. And I was like, you know, like, they talk about, I was like, you ever had a bipolar girlfriend? They said, no. I'm like, see, like, I'm kind of the best because, like, you know, they got a lot of up and down. They like Y equals sign type shit, you know, up and down, up and down. I'm kind of like Y equals 3, you know, straight through across, consistent. And it was like, oh, so you like the stabilizer type shit. And I was like, yeah, bro, that's why I ought to start calling myself the stabilizer. There's some dicky in ass nigga from across the fucking table gonna go, hey, yo, bro, don't you still owe me 10K?
You still owe me bread, yo?
Like,
that's your first mistake, bro. That's your first mistake. Don't do that. But real rap, that was your mistake. Stop doing that shit in front of niggas who don't fuck with you, bro. That nigga, you owe niggas money.
I don't owe that nigga money.
But listen, bro, I'm going right to Niles. I'm back at you, Niles, because you sitting there, you said you need coffee now. Now it's time to wake up. What you say at the party about Charlotte Flair? I forgot. Can you refresh my memory?
I called her a whore. I spazzed out her, bro.
What, that she's the ultimate Nepo baby?
I mean, if we had this conversation like 8 months ago, it would have been Bronny James. But
I was like, come on, bro. Your man was in my DMs. No, he wasn't.
You look like bro. I called her a Botox injecting bitch.
Oh, what is going on this podcast?
Yo, yo,
Yo,
he outed himself.
Wrestling Fit 2.0. Let's go, guys.
To be
Woo!
fair, them implants do look crazy, bro.
Run it up.
Cause we did say, don't she look like Sarah J? And we all laughed, bro.
Bro, listen, bro. Keep it a bead, bro. Keep it a bead. Yo, let's get Fresh and Fit on the pod, yo.
All right, relax. I just called her that because I really hated her.
But, yo.
Miami guys, let's do it, bro.
Let's get the Miami guys. T. Jackson was happening
all night to get fireworks for her entrance, bro.
Bro, and then bro, you know it's bad when me and Neek went outside to pray for her own downfall, bro.
Neek was not praying.
I mean, no, me and fucking again,
Karon?
You know what? I'll be right back. I need coffee.
Yeah, we did literally like I went outside on the porch and shot up a prayer, bro.
He's a dear God.
No, y'all
please kill
Peter
Parker.
Eddie Brock from Spider-Man 3.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Dear God, please kill Peter Parker, bro.
I literally prayed. I was like, even if it's not in the plans, I pray for a botch that lets Tiffany win.
That's crazy.
Like, call an audible or something. Like,
bro, that's so rare, bro. That happen nowadays. Botch that makes someone else wins.
But yeah, like I couldn't, bro. A Charlotte win would have dead ass like ruined me, bro. Like emotionally.
How would that have ruined
She got fireworks for her entrance, bro. She was the first person all night to get fucking fireworks for their entrance, and we was at the second to last match. The New Day didn't get fireworks. Jay didn't get fireworks. Gunther didn't get fireworks. Jacob Fatu didn't get fireworks for when he fucking won. But Charlotte gets fireworks for entering.
But I'm not gonna lie, we did call it that shit. And man, Karon's friends was like, y'all mad dick ears. I'm like, they not dicky and giving her fireworks. Like, keep in mind, bro, no one got fireworks. Bro, not even Roman Reigns, CM Punk, or fucking Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got fired. He got flamed. He ain't get no fucking fireworks. Nigga, what's going on, bro? I'm tired of this shit. Why they hate on my niggas?
But yeah. And then
y'all hate for women in this episode is crazy.
Hate for women?
Bro, I'm gonna move on.
Hell no.
I'm gonna move on so we don't catch no allegations, bro. Cause
I just lost my mind for Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time. What the fuck? It's been Tiffy time since she
like
won.
An athletic Margot Robbie, bro. You can't hate.
Hold on, where's my card, bro? Where's my card, bro?
And she's a really good wrestler, bro.
Take my Apple Pay. Take my Apple Pay. Take my Apple Pay. Like,
thank you.
Like, Tiffany, if you leave Ludwig, bro, please hit me up. Please. Like, I'm on my hands and knees.
You know she fought with Ludwig, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If she leaves him, like, I'm doing an Usher slide to her. Daddy's home forever. And I know you've been waiting for this love in the air. Oh, you say daddy's home. It's now or never. And when I walk up on this love in the air. Yo, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That John said something.
Did this nigga just try to serenade Tiffany Stratton through a podcast?
Yes, sir.
With an Usher song?
Yes, sir.
That's T.I. But Usher.
Listen, bro. Here, bro.
Now, what if Tiffany don't even like black dudes? Like, what do we do then?
I'm not black. I'm Jamaican.
And Ludwig is German. So what's your point?
That nigga was German suplex.
Like, what if she only fuck with Europeans?
I'm European.
You just said you was Jamaican.
And I'm also white. My great grandma's white.
White Cody. And at that moment, should we wait for Niles to come back to go to the main event, or should we just start?
Nah, I think you know what she should do, bro. You know what she do? You should call up Tiffany Stratton.
Yo, come on. The thirstiness right now.
Hold on,
I hit her. I text her DMs right now. I don't care. Can she read them joints? I'll shoot. Listen, bro. Shooters gotta shoot, bro. We don't know what's going on with their relationship in the background.
Wow. This nigga's out of bucket.
Okay, wait. You say what's this,
Tiffany
Karon?
Stratton right here. No, don't. Just.
Look at this person.
Sorry, I got a little bit.
Oh,
I got a
I've
little
seen
bit.
her before. Oh, I've seen her. Sometimes at my job, they still be having USA on, and they be playing.
She did gymnastics.
Wrestling.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness! Like,
Trish Stratus. That's what she.
Don't you ever compare Tiffany Stratton to Trish Stratus?
I mean,
there is no.
Maybe looking the same.
All right, I'm gonna end my screen share now. But yeah, that's Tiffany Stratton. Like I said, more athletic Margot Robbie.
That's a good.
I haven't seen her close enough to know if I should simp or not, and I probably won't just because not really into the Caucasians, but
Yeah, you didn't originate from.
Yo, dinner as a 19-year-old mom.
What you mean?
I went on Instagram. Shorty talking about I'm 19 making dinner for my kid. Bro, I remember this one TikTok. It was so funny because it was some girl talk about some. Y'all don't know nothing about that girl to be making fun of her because she's 21 with 6 kids. And then there was some dude who was like, "What you mean we don't know nothing? 21 with 6
kids. Yeah, bro. That's how the fuck did you let that happen? 21 with 6 kids. When number 2 on the way.
Relax, bro. It's definitely not now. Definitely not now, bro.
You know what? That's cool, bro. That's cool. You gotta go at your own pace. I respect you though.
Nah. He gonna have number 2 in like a couple weeks. So hold up, yo. He gonna come back, y'all.
A week.
You're not gonna see me in this zone.
Bro, you're not gonna see.
I'm not
he gonna be like
blindside of information. Is your
listen,
wife like?
Bro,
are y'all expecting like right now, or is Marge just fucking around?
Nah, bro. Because listen, bro.
No.
He did take a week off last week, and we waited so we could record today. All I'm saying, he was going on vacation for a week, bro.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a week. I had to do shifts back to back. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Stayed in the hotel. That's all.
See? And listen, bro. Respectfully, Nick was doing something he shouldn't do, bro. He was doing a little dance with no pants. Listen, bro. It's cool, Nick. It's cool, Nick. What's the next job? Welcome back,
Miles. I'm gonna go on to the last match. So main event of night 1, we had the triple threat between Roman, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins, with Seth Rollins walking out as the winner and as the new Paul Heyman guy.
Absolute cinema.
I think the Jacob Fatu match is still better, but I did like this match a lot. I give it a 4 out of 5.
It's a 5.
So how for you? Okay.
It's a 5. I mean, I thought that match was very fun. CM Punk was taking some bumps that I just didn't, I didn't really expect. Like the Tower of Doom, I didn't expect CM Punk to do that. That was real fun. Seth Rollins coming out doing like the stomps out of nowhere. We talk about RKO out of nowhere, but we gotta start talking about him stomping niggas out of nowhere. That spear into the pedigree, I know we seen it before, but it was still fire, amazingly executed. I just think that match was just a spectacle of 3 niggas who know how to wrestle. That's wrestling. 3 different styles of wrestling. It's straight power from Roman Reigns. You see the more technical side from CM Punk. A more technical side from Seth Rollins. You saw a more balanced side from CM Punk. Right? It was just a nice blend of a lot of wrestling you see all the time, bro. But Seth is not beating the allegations. That nigga cannot hit that diving move for bullshit. Never hit that joint. Niles, you're muted. Niles, you are
It's
muted.
like I said. It's like I said before. He will never hit that Phoenix Splash. Every time I see him go on the top rope and try to do it, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a miss.
He is Owens 27 for that fucking Phoenix Splash, bro.
That don't look cool every time though.
It does.
It does look cool every time, but I need him to hit that joint. Is there even a time he hit the Phoenix Splash? Now I'm curious.
I don't think so.
I'm about to look
Not
it up,
recently. The last time he hit that bitch was probably 2014.
Seth Rollins Phoenix Splash. The last time we saw him hit a Phoenix Splash was 4 years ago. 2020. Right. Or 2019, right before the pandemic. Right before the pandemic.
That was 6 years ago.
It says 4 years ago. Got uploaded 4 years ago on YouTube, so maybe. What's it? There's no description, so yeah, this is uploaded in 2021. Oh no, I don't think it says Triple H. What was Seth Rollins versus Triple H?
Seth Rollins versus Triple H. That was WrestleMania 33.
Yeah, so this was like
that was 2017.
Yeah, that was 6 years ago. So yeah, that nigga didn't hit this move in like 6 years.
To be fair, he did have to stop using the stomp as his finisher. So then maybe that was.
Bro.
There was a couple years where he wasn't allowed to do the stomp, and then he brought it back in like 2019.
Hold up, 1 second.
But yeah, I feel like with the Roman Reigns style matches, those real like cinematic, real slow, hey, let's have a conversation during the match type of matches, like they're not my favorite style of match. I feel like they only really worked in the Thunderdome during the pandemic. I feel like them happening in front of a crowd of people where you have to like mic up the ring and shit just doesn't really work for me. And I don't know how it comes across live. I've never seen one of those types of matches live. But for me, like, I don't know, like y'all did all y'all talking for 3 months leading up to the match. Just get in there and like fight. And like I get it, they do it very well. Specifically, like Roman, and I think CM Punk and Seth, it's good for them because they're all older, so they probably can't just have that like hyper match that I would want them to have. Because every single one of them is like
Seth Rollins can still have the gas. It's just like you say, it's more of a Roman Reigns. He still has a lot of.
It's a Roman and CM Punk thing, but also I feel like with Seth, like Seth has slowed down a lot. The injuries are catching up to him. He's older now. He's probably not trying to do as much shit when he's got like a wife and kids at home. Like, I get it. I get why they went out there and had like a very, you took everything from me. No, you took everything from me. Does a move. Everyone reacts. Niggas on the ground for like 20 seconds. Like, I get it. And like the drama works because everyone's engaged with the characters. It's just not my favorite type of match. So I get if people have it as match of the night. I just take the LA Knight match over. But I do fuck with Seth Rollins. I'll die on the hill for Seth Rollins. Not really, but theoretically. And also, he walked out with Paul Heyman. And I'm going to bring this up. Paul Heyman brought in Braun Breaker. So we got Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins as a tag team. With Paul Heyman being the
that was on Monday, right?
Yeah. So basically, all of Monday Night Raw is on notice.
Yeah.
And at Backlash, it's probably going to be Roman and CM Punk versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins.
Which is an insanely good match. Which is why Braun dropped the belt, which is crazy. I did not expect that to happen, but...
I mean, I get it. I mean, the second Braun dropped the belt, you knew he was going to the main event scene. He's just not going into the world title scene, which is fair. Like, if you want to be a main eventer, you got to throw him in there with other main eventers. So I get it. Have this main event tag team, and you know, if we're putting early bets in, WrestleMania 42, Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins for some type of title.
Probably. Or Braun Breaker versus somebody for some type of title. Could be that Paul might.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're teaming them with Seth Rollins now, you're probably building up that team and the typical like, oh, we fuck up and one of us wins the title, and like Triple H trusts Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the original Triple H guy. Like, if that's the guy you want to give a one-on-one WrestleMania main event, which Triple H knows, you know he wants to do that for Seth. Like that's the scenario you give it to him as in 2025. You hand him the belt. You say, "Listen, you built this up, and you're gonna give it to the young guy and put him over." Boom. So like you can kind of see how this next year is gonna play out. It'll be details, but we're starting off fun so far because that's just a team I never expected to see. Fucking Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman, which is good
Now,
because Braun Breaker isn't the greatest talker.
yeah, he is. Now he's no longer a tweener. He's just a fucking heel.
Oh yeah, he's a heel, bro. So yeah, that was night one.
Night one, what
I
you
think
think,
overall
Meek?
night one.
Whatever.
What you think? After hearing everything, what you think?
That my picks was correct. Really, all my picks should have won. None of y'all liked how this shit turned out. And
Whoa!
for some reason, right? I don't know how, but at WrestleMania, no one should ever say that the wrestling wasn't up to par. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but I said what the two girl matches, it wasn't it, and then the one on night two was fire. I
Like,
don't know.
so
All I seen was the John Cena stuff. I'm not a fan, so I ain't watching. But
okay,
the John
we'll
Cena
get to the
shit is
John Cena
hilarious.
shit, bro. Okay,
It's hilarious. Like Travis
so
Scott out there not selling that move, that shit is funny.
because it's
Charlotte
night
came
two.
back in.
Yo, listen, bro. Let's hit the night two shit. All right, what's night two? What we looking like, man?
All right, night two we opened up with fuck Stephanie McMahon. And night two we opened up with Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley.
I actually missed that match. I'm sad.
You missed it?
Yes, I did.
I watched it.
I was in
I watched
Jersey.
everything.
That was the best match of the night, night two, bro.
Ooh, I know EO won. Was it a good match at least? Niles?
It was the best match of the night, bro. Like honestly, you could make the argument that was match of the weekend. I think out of the three contenders for match of the weekend, you got that match, the Oba Femi match from NXT, the Jacob
Yo,
Fatu match
that
from night
match
one.
was crazy, bro. Oh my god, that match was the Femi match was just insane.
Bro, shout out, bro. I know we not talking about NXT right now, but shout out to the young OG Ryan Evans. That shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. He was fucking throwing down.
Yeah, YN wrestlers, bro.
I
He be
bro.
talking crazy on NXT too. He be like, "Shut your dumb ass up!" Like, he be talking crazy.
That's Neek wrestling, bro. That's what I'm saying. Neek, just watch NXT, bro. At the very least, watch NXT. All your niggas is there, bro. Joe Button
He do be
there.
talking crazy.
Nigga said Joe Button. All right.
Joe is there, bro. You got Joe ass niggas back there. You got some Tech 9 niggas. I know you like Tech 9.
Tech 9, I'm not.
Bro, what did he say to
I just
Trick
know
Williams, bro? He said something like you on your own. You can't ride Carmelo Hayes' coattails no more, and you can't handle it. Yo. Eddie K over Femi talking about something. I dropped your ass twice, and you're not nobody. You're the NXT champion, and I still dropped you twice. Yo.
Oh, I heard Trick Williams supposed to get called up soon.
Trick Williams not getting caught up soon. If they call up Trick Williams, he needs like another 6 months, bro.
Number 6?
He needs another 6.
All I'm saying is wrestling. Go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe 3 if you want to call him up after SummerSlam, but I don't think you call him up after this weekend.
No, not now. I wasn't saying now. I heard he's getting called up though.
Oh, nah. I don't know, maybe because he is over as fuck, and the few times he's been on the main roster, like they've changed shit, but I still wouldn't.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Bro, WWE's about to get a whole lot blacker, bro.
But back to the match, yeah, Io Sky, Bianca, Rhea Ripley, that shit was so fucking good. It started off kind of slow, but they kicked it in the overdrive near the end. And Io Sky got the win, which I'm not like too surprised at, but like, what did you say?
Can't beat Io.
Nah, but like those false finishes were getting me by the end because Bianca was starting to put in some work. Second match was the Sin City Street Fight between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest.
I also missed that.
Oh my bad. The last match 5 out of 5. This match I give a low key. I gotta get this a 2, bro. I wasn't feeling it.
It wasn't that good. Did they use a lot of weapons? Because that's what gets me in a fight.
He used a lot of weapons, but it was kind of just like I don't know. Like I don't like something about like
hardcore.
it wasn't even that. It was more just like I think just because I haven't been watching the weekly shows, I haven't really kept up with like the story going into it. So I wasn't really sure like who was the heel, who was the face or anything. I was just kind of like, okay, big niggas having a street fight. And like they did good shit with like the weapons and shit. Like niggas went through tables and everything, but it was just kind of like a okay. Like I don't know. It was kind of just like it was.
Lagging, bro.
Watching this.
Beat yourself. You lagged just now.
I said it was kind of just like filler to me because I didn't really know why I was.
Repeat yourself one more time, bro. Because it cuts you out every time when it gives your opinion.
I said it was kind of like filler because I didn't know why I was watching the match.
Okay. All right.
And they didn't play a video package before the match.
It didn't play a video package before?
Mm-mm.
All the matches got video.
Sometimes what Peacock does, like I don't know if y'all watch on Peacock. Sometimes on Peacock, like you only get like certain they only take away certain commercial breaks if you're like a premium subscriber. So if you have like basic Peacock, they'll still show you commercials, and sometimes there'll be a commercial break during a video package. So literally, like I watched commercials and then came back and it was people's entrances. So I was just like, oh okay, I guess this is what's happening.
And they put your fucking stream on the side of it.
Yeah, but I hate Twitch. I hate Twitch.
Is terrible at ads, bro.
Twitch ads up there for like a minute, and when you'll miss something really funny, it's like, at that point, it just puts
you'll watch like non-ads
honestly
back to back, and it'll be like 10 minutes.
I'm drawn. I give it a 3 out of 5. It was average. It was an average street fight. I don't know what I said 2. I just was confused, but yeah, I give that a 2 out of 5. I mean 3 out of 5, and yeah, like my bad. I'm gonna let y'all continue.
Okay.
One by the way. I don't know if y'all know.
Yeah, I knew you were back.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck. Fuck it. Next match. I don't think Niles, you got anything to say? You've been quiet over there, bro. You scared?
Nigga said I'm scared.
Anyway, next match.
That's fair, chat. There.
All right. I got a couple more minutes, so I'm gonna breeze through these. We had the fatal.
Yo, you're lagging. You're lagging. I got you. Oh, I got you. So the next match was Fatal 4-Way, Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta. My boy Dom! Big Dom finally takes the dub and gets his first Intercontinental Championship. All I'm going to say is Dominic Mysterio was right. Listen, he's a 20-year vet. Deserved it. He's a 20-year vet, man.
Oh my god, bro. 20-year vet at the age of 26. Shut up.
He's a 20-year vet. He's been doing this. You don't remember the child support custody, the custody match for Dominic Mysterio? And
you made it seem like he was in the match itself.
He was. He went in the match.
Mysterio was fighting for his son's custody.
Oh yeah. He fought Eddie Guerrero for the custody. I told you, Vince was drawing back then, bro. You think this shit a game?
No.
It was. Oh, that was good.
No,
listen, bro.
Got an answer for these sins, bro. He had Mexicans fighting for niggas.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero. I'm surprised you never knew that. It's super famous match. Like one of the promos at the end of the promo, Eddie was like, and in the end, you're gonna call me Papi Dominic. Yeah, yo, bro. Like, it was such a funny edge.
I Discord Nitro, so I could play some of these sound effects.
Don't fuck with Nitro over here. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing air horns. Look.
We got Dominic Mysterio fans in the chat, bro. Exactly.
Listen, bro. I love Dominic Mysterio, bro. I think niggas who said Dominic couldn't wrestle, y'all niggas are stupid. Y'all the same niggas who think Logan Paul can wrestle. That's what.
I'll give it a 4. I thought the match was fire.
Oh, the match was great. Braun Breaker speared somebody. He kept spearing niggas out the ass. And that at one point, I thought someone shit themselves. And him cooking Finn Balor is crazy. I mean, I'm sorry, Finn Balor is the weak link here, bro. And in story, it's propped up, but Dominic is a better wrestler than Finn. And at this point, he kind of is, bro. I'm sorry, Nas, your goat kind of washed. I'm done taking over the world, bro. Listen, that nigga pulled Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. He kind of up. I used to hate that nigga. I used to hate them. I used to hate his movements, but I can't be a hater no more, bro. Now I respect the game. Nigga really taught me a lot, bro.
All right. The next match we had Randy Orton versus opponents.
Say his
mystery
name.
Opponent.
He appeared.
Yeah.
I
the mystery opponent was Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Listen, bro.
3-minute match. Wasn't much to say. Joe Hendry got an entrance. He in. Randy RKO'd him. End of story.
I give it. That shit was boring. Randy Orton did Randy Orton things. Listen, bro. The point was that we got to see the TNA champion come out and have fun. The voices were talking to Randy. That's why he RKO'd them again.
Oh my God,
stop.
The voices, man. The voices used to talk to him, and he was punching.
Bro, the voices are back, bro. Bro.
Nah.
The voices are back, bro. They're talking to him again.
Cena, bro. Oh my God, that was the.
I think when he was taking out the McMahons, I think that was the scariest time. He was really cooking the entire McMahon family. Like, that was some really crazy shit.
Now the Legend Killer is the legend, so it's kind of like whatever. But
the Legend Killer didn't scare me because I'm like, you killing old niggas, bro. Like, of course you could kill these old niggas. Like,
no, didn't he punt kick somebody's mom? Wasn't it John Cena mom?
Somebody. It was his dad.
It was his dad. He spiked DDT Stephanie McMahon. He RKO'd Linda McMahon, I'm pretty sure, right? He RKO'd Linda, right? No, pretty sure.
I think so.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, he goes around RKing women a lot. Like, he did it to Brooke Hogan.
Fucking. Oh, yeah! He did RKO this shit out of Brooke Hogan. He put her ass on the floor.
I think he RKO'd Mae Young at one point too.
Yeah, I mean, cause Randy, equal rights, equal fights, bro. Don't look at me like that. Was it something I said?
Edge,
Rated RKO is a dirty combo.
Somebody else was on some bullshit.
Listen, Rated RKO was a tag team that did not need to happen, bro. Rated RKO was actually broken. Them niggas was just really doing the most crazy shit possible. Just blowing it up. But yeah, next match after this is.
Bro, all right, let me. My girl in the way, so we gotta get through the rest.
Hey, bro, we're doing it right now. It's AJ Styles.
Yeah, Logan Paul versus AJ Styles.
0 stars.
I give it 3.
0 stars. No.
Not right. I give it 2.
I give it a 1.
I'm sorry. I gotta say, bro, there's not enough money you can pay me to lay down and lay down to like give Logan Paul the win. I physically can't.
I'm not even that, bro. Like, Logan Paul literally can't wrestle. Name one move besides that Fallout Slam, that Fallout Alley-oop bomb, whatever the fuck you call it, that he did. That nigga only slammed people into the ring. That nigga only hit that nigga in the side of the post. He ain't do no drop kicks.
He does a
He
funny
did.
buckshot lariat.
That was a shitty Bucks style. Like,
Stop.
Like,
Time out. Giving him the buckshot lariat, bro.
I mean,
Giving
listen,
him the
Hangman does
buckshot
it
lariat,
better.
bro. Congratulations, you're doing it.
Hangman even said it himself. Yo, if you're gonna have someone take my move, at least have someone cool do it.
See, here's my thing. I agree with what y'all were saying. That match was still better than the Charlotte. That's all. That's the one saving grace.
No, it wasn't, bro. I'm sorry. I can't agree with it because at least they were doing some shit. A nigga Logan Paul does nothing, bro. Bro, but like at least Logan Paul was. Oh my god, bro! Like this nigga's ass. He got no repertoire, bro.
It does suck that he's ass. He just does every. His whole thing is I do everyone else's moves, but worse. But Charlotte does her own moves badly, and I feel like it's worse.
But listen, Logan does everybody's moves ass, right? Cool, 100%. But I'd rather watch Charlotte Flair be ass at her own shit than watch this nigga just copy everybody. It's monkey see, monkey do, bro. He has no repertoire. This nigga got no bag. AJ Styles literally had to carry him for an entire fucking match. The only reason why some niggas can look at that match and say it was fucking good is because AJ Styles put his fucking ass on the line and he gave him a win at WrestleMania. Why do we keep giving this nigga wins at WrestleMania? This nigga Logan Paul is a fucking bum, bro. He can't wrestle for shit. That nigga can't even do a simple fucking suplex, bro. But in the fucking video games, that nigga got slams, right? That nigga got slams. We ain't seen nothing fucking slam from that nigga for real, bro. Why do we keep pushing this fucking... No, bro, because I'm really sick of this nigga, bro. I'm dead ass sick of Logan Paul, bro.
Cut out and everything. That's
bro, like
I feel you.
No, bro, you don't feel me, bro. I'm dead ass sick of Logan Paul, bro. He's a fucking wasted talent, bro. Speed, KSI, and Kasanat have done more in that fucking ring than that bitch ass nigga. He gets one okay looking finisher, and then now we're on his dick. Can we stop shaboining on niggas' cocks, bro? Can we stop shaboining on niggas' cocks? Can we stop doing tricks on it?
You're right. And I will just say this, bro. I fully agree with you on most things you said. My only thing is this: one, AJ did carry the match, and two, I cannot watch Charlotte fuck up another figure four, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I respect it, but I really rather you fail at doing somebody else's move than continuously watch Charlotte fuck up figure fours and figure eights, bro. I'm tired of watching Charlotte sandbag. It's clear that the nigga is trying. He's trying and failing, but I'd rather watch him try and fail than watch Charlotte not try and still succeed. Like, that's really the only difference, bro.
You're only gonna get up from here. You know what I'm saying? Nepotism is it's a serious thing. Especially in wrestling. If you really look through the history of wrestling, everybody is somebody's son, bro. Somebody's son, somebody's daughter. They all get passed up.
True.
The Rock is a nigga's son. So I mean,
you right, bro. Now, anything, or you just?
I said my piece. I said my piece. No amount of money that you can pay me to take a fall for Logan.
I'm not gonna lie. You didn't $1 million. I'll let Logan Paul pin me.
Paul could be like, bro, I give you a something $1 million deal. You take this fall. I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, because here's the thing, I can't stand yeah, y'all call me a hater all I fucking want. I cannot stand that nigga. Like,
that's fair.
I get that y'all don't like that nigga, but y'all do know he's strong as shit.
Okay, he's a good athlete, bro. He's a good athlete, but bro. No, bro. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Niggas is easily amused, bro. We see the same. We see niggas. But the War Raiders are fucking 330 pounds, bro. They're literally just big niggas doing fucking flips, bro. Fuck Logan Paul for real, bro. Y'all niggas see him do one lion salt and entertain, bro. It's not entertaining, bro. We have 60 niggas.
Y'all forgetting Keith Lee. Keith Lee is bigger than both the War Raiders, and he's been doing flips and shit. He's doing nigga.
Logan Paul is, bro. I'm dead ass serious. He is a great athlete, 100%. Not taking that away from him, but he's not that good of a wrestler, bro. Him doing flips is not that impressive because you have Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Like fucking Jericho. Like I could name so many fucking wrestlers off the top of my dome piece who do the same shit at the same fucking size as this nigga. Kurt Angle was doing fucking shooting star presses. What are we talking about?
Perk Angle was different. Perk Angle was.
You gotta call him peak Angle. He don't like Perk Angle, bro. Peak Angle. Nah, you good, bro. We just all love the Kurt. That's why
he was in a different bag during that time.
Bro, I understand, but like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm not even getting mad at you. I'm just tired of niggas going on the internet and saying that this nigga can wrestle when he really don't do nothing. Really watch a Logan Paul match, bro. He don't do shit, bro. It's just the niggas hitting him with
Logan
moves.
Paul is like, the thing with Logan Paul is like when people talk about like, oh, they just do moves, but there's no real psychology, connectivity tissue, no real connective tissue. What's going on in the ring? That's genuinely what Logan Paul is. Like people say that criticism for like a lot of AEW stuff or a lot of like the indie stuff like PWG or like 2010 Ring of Honor. But like 2010 Ring of Honor and all those things, like they always had stories, they always had consistent characterness, they always had like there was always some connective tissue. You just sometimes had to look between the dots and you had to like suspend your disbelief to really see like what the wrestlers are going for. Logan Paul, the whole thing is just he goes out there, he does other people's moves, and he wins. Because he doesn't really have a gimmick other than I'm a YouTuber who happens to be a wrestler. And the only way to be a YouTuber who happens to be a wrestler is do a bunch of wrestling moves.
Bro, you want to know what's funny?
I mean, keep it a bean.
2 YouTube wrestlers who just became wrestlers that are better than Logan Paul. You got Chris Dank Ops is his like YouTube channel, and he goes by Chris Danger, and he was trained by both Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze. You got BDE, who was in a world championship match against Myron Reed.
Myron Reed goes so hard, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I mean this 100%. The only reason why Logan Paul is a good heel is because we actually don't. Like, that's the only reason.
I don't think he's a good heel. I just feel like he just lets everything do the work for him. I told y'all, like, I feel like the Logan Paul shit, like, why I don't think like the worst thing ever. It is played out. Like, by the time he lost to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 39, it was like, all right, like, what else? You need a gimmick changer. And it's just like, they either need to change his gimmick or they need to put him on a part.
Bro, you lagged. We understood what you said. You said you could give him a gimmick and put him on pressure on. Bro, yeah, bro. Like, think of all the good people, bro. Monique, he's just really playing himself, pissing people off, and like, I mean, that's cool. But like, now the hatred isn't just I hate you as a wrestler. I just don't want you here, bro. Like, you don't do anything. Taking spots from people like Carmelo Hayes, bro. Like, who actually deserve a match. Ever we got the final match, John Cena versus Cody, right?
They do the same thing in boxing though. It's not they don't really
exactly
be in boxing. But
yeah,
like,
you're 100%.
It brings eyes to the sport. It's more money coming in.
I'm a quote.
We mentioned it
I'm
at
a quote.
Hold up, now.
I am on a time crunch, so I do want to keep going. All right. Co-main event, we had Lyra Valkyria and a returning Becky Lynch who replaced Bayley, defeating Liv Morgan and Raquel, women's tag team champions.
It didn't even matter. They won it the next night.
Yeah, that was definitely just for the moment. I feel like that was kind of dumb. Like, you could have just had Becky come out the next night on Raw. I feel like giving, like, they do Bayley so dirty, bro. And I just watched some of her Chris Lee, and she is expressing that, like, she knows she gets done dirty.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. She was like, I know I'm not on a Becky or Charlotte. I was like, bro, first of all, Bayley, you're so over Charlotte. It's not even funny.
She is way better than Charlotte.
We love BBL Bayley over here, bro.
Now, the actual match itself, I missed a good chunk of it because I was walking my dog.
We can't even hear you, bro, because
you're lagging out. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Okay, but yeah, it was just a moment thing. All right, well, okay, he's back.
Hold on, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what happened.
Definitely a WrestleMania moment. Not really much to say about that. WrestleMania moment was cool. That's a 3 out of 5 if we're going by the stuff. Definitely
yeah, it's a 3 out of 5.
Definitely 5 out of 10 for me. Nothing
We had Steve Austin come out to do the WrestleMania attendance. It was like 60-some thousand.
Yeah.
And whatever. And then we have the main event. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, WWE title match.
I knew some bullshit was afoot. I knew John Cena was gonna win regardless because I knew some bullshit was gonna happen. But I'm what really made me happy is that fucking even though Cody didn't really suck that nigga Travis Scott for real, he still got somewhat his receipt. But I would have just cracked him in his fucking jaw. I'm not even gonna lie.
That is not a receipt, bro, because he did the move. A receipt is actually hitting that nigga. He did not hit that nigga with a real crossroads.
Yeah. I mean, shout out John Cena for getting title number 17. I feel like when I say Triple H does weird booking shit, this is what I mean. Like, giving somebody such a prestigious moment and such a big moment in history while right after you turn them heel, when their whole thing is that they've been faced their entire career, will just never not boggle my mind to a degree that just like like why would you turn this big moment into something bittersweet because you turned John Cena heel? And once again, like The Rock is now going on this press tour talking about, oh well, we didn't really want to turn Cena heel. The original plan was to turn Cody heel, but we changed it at the last minute. And it was very clear in this build up, like I was saying, that they didn't really have plans for a heel John Cena other than just the shock of heel John Cena, which is why nothing John Cena has been doing as a heel has been clicking. He's been doing you people and I don't like you people and you people don't cheer me and this, that, and the third, despite the fact that for the past 5 years he hasn't even really been getting booed like that. Like,
yeah,
John Cena is at the point where
I was saying,
and it was dumb turning him heel because no one's booing him now. People are talking about we're sorry and we're not booing you.
That's what I was about to say. Like, yeah, when you was like the crowd last night was chanting "We are sorry," I was like, damn. Nah, I think the moment where he broke character walking up the ramp and he was smiling, I think that was like really sweet. That definitely brought a tear to my eye. I'm not gonna
but it's just like why? Like they once again, this was very much like you had a very simple story that you could have told with John Cena's retirement, and I feel like we wasted it for the shock of John Cena needs to turn heel. We've never done it before as a main event star. I feel like I'm at the point where that's kind of part of the appeal to John Cena. John Cena got as far as he is as a main event star without ever having to turn heel. I feel like that's the type of accomplishment that no one else is going to be able to get despite the 17 world titles. And what do we throw that away for? He won number 17 as a heel where people still cheered anyway, where people are still excited anyway. No one's booing the nigga and no one wants to see him lose. So what are we doing with John Cena as a heel other than just saying, well, we did it? Dumb as shit. But, Cody looks dumb now, which, I don't know.
I bet Cody's going to take some time off, and once he does return, that's when they'll put the kill shot of him turning heel when it's already too late.
Exactly. Like, I feel like Triple H gets so caught up in there has to be a heel and a face that like this was genuinely like a once in a generation face versus face like genuinely like face of the company versus face of the company level good guy versus good guy match. You could have just did that straight. You could have just did American Nightmare versus Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. You could have did those two in the main event of WrestleMania, and the crowd would have carried it because you would have legitimately had a split crowd who wanted to see Cody retain and who wanted to see John Cena win. You could have just left it as it was. You did not need to turn anyone heel for this match. And I feel like Triple H is so embedded in the idea that there has to be a heel because Triple H has been a heel his whole career and he doesn't know how to book a face versus face match that he fucked himself over, bro. He fucked himself over trying to decide which one to turn heel when the whole time you didn't have to do that to anybody. You could have just let it be what it was, bro.
And it's not the first time that two faces went face off against each other.
Exactly. Like I feel like wrestling needs more like face versus face and heel versus heel matches. We don't need to get caught up in this narrative of like one person has to get cheered and one person has to get booed.
Yeah, we don't need a good and evil
like we just like once again, I don't like bringing up AEW and these Jones, but like we just did Hangman versus MJF at like 2 pay-per-views ago. That was a heel versus heel match, but because they're such engaging characters and they're both very different as characters, the crowd can just decide who they like. You don't need to spoon feed the crowd, oh, you're supposed to cheer this person, so we're gonna make you hate the other person. Don't tell me who I'm supposed to cheer. Just let me like niggas. But once again, WWE is a baby show for babies, and sometimes it's to their detriment.
No, that's true. That's
Maybe they got more in the tank.
yeah.
Might
Maybe
not
it's
seem that way.
Honestly,
It might not
I
seem
like
that
the
way.
Cody versus Cena match. It's just I hate the finish.
Yeah.
I like the
Travis Scott
finish. I
coming out was
think
also dumb. Why would Travis Scott come out if The Rock wasn't coming out? Like, I feel like that was also a whole thing. But
That's why I think there's more to it. Because why would The Rock not be at WrestleMania? And
well,
he
I
was at
think
that
it's
first
just
The
because
moment
Rock
when
was,
he
because
turned
once
heel
again, The
last
Rock is
year.
on the press tour talking about how he was never supposed to be a part of WrestleMania. He's claiming that they only brought him to Elimination Chamber because the CEO of TKO was disappointed with the ticket sales for Elimination Chamber. So they came up with that angle for The Rock to sell more tickets, and there was never any follow up plan.
I
That
think
don't
Now,
what
make
it
granted, The
is.
Rock
that
is a
don't make no
chronic
sense.
liar. The Rock is a lie. The Rock is like Hulk Hogan levels of liar. So we don't know if any of that's true or not. But that's where we've gotten so far from like the press conferences and shit that we've gotten. The Rock is going on interviews trying to cover his ass. So we'll see if anything else comes out in the dirt sheets. But so far, that's what we've got. The Rock was never supposed to even be in this build to begin with. They just wanted to move some tickets for Elimination Chamber.
That is dumb as hell.
I think, bro. Me personally, I think The Rock is like, if you want me to be real, The Rock. I think The Rock also had way more to do with it, but I think because he wasn't a bigger factor in it, probably got a little pissy, try to ego check shit. That's what The Rock does a lot. Like,
Yo,
if he's not bigger in a storyline, he'll bail out of a storyline, bro.
but like that's the one. Remember, it was the one thing I was telling you and my uncle. I was like, why would you have Cena's heel turn specifically be him selling his soul to The Rock, and then at no point between him doing that and the WrestleMania match does he explain why he sold his soul to The Rock. At no point during this heel turn, which is what I've been blasting this whole time, is that the Cena has not brought up The Rock. Cena has not brought up the fact that he is teaming up Dwayne Johnson. He has not brought up what Dwayne Johnson's actual goal is and why he is required for it. He teamed up with a nigga and then didn't do anything with that nigga, and it just became generic bad guy number 57 on the roster. John Cena does not need to be generic bad guy number 57. And if you're going to turn someone like him heel, give him an actual purpose, give him actual reasoning, and give him actual character motivation behind it. They didn't do that. They didn't explain why he joined The Rock. The Rock was the catalyst for this whole thing and then disappeared without a trace.
Yeah,
And no
I
one can
think
sit
that's the
here and tell
dumbest
me that
part.
that's good storytelling because that is literally the definition of bad storytelling. You take English 101, you take fiction writing classes, you learn that if a character starts something, they have to be there to suffer the consequences or reap the benefits. You can't have a character do something and then have them not be a part of it anymore. That's not how you tell a story.
Especially when Triple H is also not involved in the story at all. It would be cool if like it's like, well, he was really selling his soul to me. They need to.
Exactly. And it could have easily been Triple H. It could have easily been Triple H. It could have easily been another superstar that's always on the roster. It could have been Kevin Owens. It could have been anybody that you knew would be guaranteed a spot at WrestleMania and could have been elevated. But instead, you gave it to The Rock, and The Rock left.
You know what I think too. I think eventually we're going to see. If they just keep rumbling about the corporation, I think that might come back. I think there's a good chance. Not the authority. We might see like a corporate move. We just don't know who's going to be. I don't think it's going to be Triple H. I don't think it's going to be The Rock. It's going to be somebody we're not thinking about. Start
Dana
like doing
White.
a corporation-esque thing.
Dana White.
White? Why
Dana White.
Why Dana
He gonna
White?
come right into WWE.
Because one, they kept showing him at WrestleMania, and two, he's also part of the same company because they're both UFC
Yeah,
and WWE are owned by the same
under
company. They
TKO.
want
Yeah,
that crossover appeal. So if they want that crossover appeal, I'm pretty sure the WWE fans have no problem watching UFC.
no.
Historically, UFC fans don't watch WWE. So if they're gonna do something like that, which they probably won't, this is a big shot in the dark. But if they're going to do something like that, they're going to make Dana White a character teaming up with The Rock on WWE because WWE fans will watch WWE. They want UFC fans to also watch WWE.
And
That's because
honestly,
sometimes UFC
there's a
fans are
reason.
pretentious as shit because they
And
you
then, and
know.
then not only that, if you wanted to watch both, there's always Bloodsport. There's ECW Bloodsport.
Yeah, but like we're.
Bro, but that's not what we're here for, bro. We're not here to push the competition. We're here to talk about fucking WWE.
Yeah. But like, that's just if you wanted to do that corporate synergy type of thing, that's what I see. I mean, it's either that or you get a UFC fighter to stop training so he could do WWE training. But like historically, other UFC athletes say doing wrestling is harder than fighting, so it's gonna get harder. It's gonna be
Yeah.
hard to get one of those to stick around, especially after the whole Ronda Rousey debacle. I think putting Dana White in just like a manager position and having him and The Rock just go walk around being like, "Oh, we'll smack the piss out of you," boom, and then like have wrestlers
Dana
do their
White
dirty work. I feel like that's
is
the better way to
easily
go.
hateable, but the question is, can Dana White really act a part in wrestling?
I don't think Dana White would really need to act. I feel like he would just be there for the appeal of like, "Oh shit, I'm with Dana White next to The Rock, and we're interacting with wrestlers." That would literally just be it. And like maybe he'd take a bump every couple months.
Fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
yeah, I give the Cena match a 2 out of 5. I feel like I wasn't really rocking with it. It was a 3 out of 5 until Travis Scott came out, and then it kind of just went downhill from there.
That damn ending, bro. The way he was just standing there, how slow that nigga had to get up on the ground. The fucking
I mean,
Hey,
that's
I
kind
gotta
of the
get ready.
point.
that shit
That's
was
kind of
so
the point though, because it's like he wanted to no real rap. It's like he wants the fans to see like a shitty match. He didn't want the match to be good. Like that's the whole point of that. Like that's why he kept spamming the attitude adjustment. That's why he kept doing the double hand the axe handle shit. That's why he was being really slow. Because like John Cena matches are really explosive.
Right.
Yeah, so like he wanted to go slow and methodical to be like, fuck y'all niggas. And I think he got the point. I think it was a good match. I think again, 5 out of 10, pretty average. That's why I think overall WrestleMania for me is a solid 7 out of 10, 7.5. I think it was a fun WrestleMania. It was cool. Was it an amazing WrestleMania? I don't put it over 40. 40 was amazing. 40 was. But
That's a
yeah,
little biased though because he was there for 40 though.
no. But even the card wise, bro, 40 was amazing. Drew McIntyre versus Seth. Bloodline rules. Roman versus Cody. Dude, oh my god, all the matches were really fire, man. Rhea Ripley match was fire, man. Oh, dude, all of the one. The only match I think I didn't like on WrestleMania 40 at both nights was Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. I was
First
pissed off.
Paul.
Yeah, it was another oh my god. Don't get me started. But listen, bro. Tell us what you think in the comments, man. Shout out to Karon, Benique, and Niles to come out again. We're gonna give you another. Again, we're doing this on Mondays. I know we missed a week, but yeah, we had some shit going on, so we had to miss a week. Next time, you're gonna see something a little different. We're always moving, we're always improving. All right, shout out Glitch Gang, shout out Glitch Family. We appreciate y'all, and we're out. Peace.
Yo.
All right.